Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So this one is not going to be a complete guide, I would say like a combo guide that I've been usually doing, more like a do not make mistake guide like I did. I was pretty much tired during this duel honestly, and playing this, yeah, I made quite a few mistakes, and this is just a guide so you don't make the same mistakes as I did, and hopefully this guide helps you out, and don't make the same mistake that I did. I said it multiple times. I think at the end of the day, we still won this duel. So this deck is pretty good compared to, I don't know about the other ones. I can't honestly, I can't compare it because the one deck this is the deck that I've been playing with, and I've had losses here and there. I'm not gonna lie. I had a few losses, like maybe like 2 or 3 losses, but the rest I've been winning and gathering the gems. But let's go ahead and let's get started with this video, and I'll show you guys when I make the mistakes, and I'll point them out too. And if you guys find anything that I did not realize, just leave it in the comment below and I'll take a look at it. So what I want to mention is I already had 3 cards. Having Lulu and Kowloon is like one of the best hands in my opinion, right? Because you can put out so many combos and you can have your board set out perfectly as long as they do not disturb it. But we'll go ahead and drop down Kowloon, and then when you get Chuche right after that, and then I'm going to use Lulu to point at Chuche and summon her and get something in my hand, which is going to be Kirin, I believe. Let's take a look. Yeah, there it is. And I'm going to also discard Quinlong onto the graveyard to pull up a card as well. I don't know if I do this turn, but let's take a look. All right. So there it is. I get Kirin. I'm going to do the same thing with Kirin, which is going to be targeting Chuche onto the field and then bring out Kirin. And then I'm going to discard Gigi from my hand because once I bring out Roshi, I want Gigi to be special summoned as well. So let's see how the combos are connecting. So that's usually what I'm planning ahead of time. And this combo that I do so often that usually I memorize it. But sometimes it doesn't go the way I always planned just because they can have something to block it. They can drop down Maxi and I'll stop making this combo. It all depends. But at the moment right now I have 2 Quinlongs I believe in the graveyard. One that I should be using this turn, and then the other one is going to be my backup plan for next turn in case if they wipe my board. I believe they do actually wipe my board on their turn. Honestly, I did not think that was going to be that was going to happen, but you always got to predict that something might like that happen, and you got to have a backup plan so your board is not always clear to get direct hit. So let's go ahead and let's play this. There it is. I dropped down Gigi into the grave. I'm going to get Roshi onto the field now. With Roshi, I directed Lulu, and I'm going to drop down Roshi. I also dropped down Chuche into the graveyard in case I need to increase the level. I don't think I do it this turn, but let's see. I don't quite remember that part. Alright, so there it is. There's the board that I was talking about. I'm going to summon up Shenshin, I think it is, right now, by using Lily and Lulu. Yeah, Shenshin's the first one. Here's my first mistake right here, bringing out Shenshin first. Because bringing out Shenshin first is, now that if I use these 2 monsters to special summon another card, these 2 monsters are going to go into the Vanish Zone. Which isn't actually a bad thing because Chuche will be able to bring them back to my hand. Which is another good thing. But to me, if I was doing something else that would be a different combination, then I would have had those monsters in my Vanish Zones and not be able to get them back to my hand if Chuche wasn't on the field. So this was the time when I was tired. This was my first mistake making while I was dueling, and I realized that after I special summon, I still haven't realized it yet. I will realize it once I do a special summon. So there you go. I'm going to use Quinlong right now, get Lulu onto my hand, and I'm going to drop another Quinlong, I believe, just as a backup. Or hold on, no, that was a discard. Never mind, that was a discard that I just did. Okay, so now I'm going to increase the level, and I'm going to bring out Final Sigma. I think that's what my plan was, to get Final Sigma onto the field. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, and there it is. They both got vanished, and this is when I was like, oh shoot, I should have done Final Sigma first, and then I should have done Shenshin. This way they would not have been banished. But either way, this worked out because once I did that, I realized that, hey, in case I need to do something on my turn as well, this actually works out because I have 4 cards. 2 will be returned next turn, and then 2 will be returned on my 3rd turn. So, alright, let's go ahead. And honestly, they are going to be able to wipe my board out because of the card that they have, and which was not in my luck, but we were able to pull back. And that's what this deck is so good, that if you play it right and accordingly, even if they wipe your board off, you will have backups and you'll be able to either OTK them or be able to take, you know, their life points down to a low minimum. And you can keep doing this, and hopefully you have cards to be able to keep backing yourself up. There it is. I'll activate Chuche. Yes, I do activate Chuche. I'll destroy that Blue Eyes White Dragon, get 2 cards back. And they'll be able to special summon Nebula Dragon. And or is it Blue Eyes? Yeah, Nebula, and then Blue Eyes also comes from what I remember. Yeah, Blue Eyes also comes. Yep. There it is. And there's the card. This is the card that I had. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy all of my cards onto the field. But Blue Eyes cannot attack the turn you activate this card, which worked out in my favor. Alright, here's another mistake that I just made. What I did was, I already brought out Shinshin right off the start. What I should have done is, since I was planning to do my combos, either way, I should have done my combos first, you know, by doing the same thing, bringing out Lulu first, and then GG as well, and then bring out Shinshin, right? But that's not the case. I bring out Shinshin first. And not only do I do that, I use Chuche's effect as well before bringing out Shinshin. So this card here does not go into the Vanish Zone, it's going to go into the graveyard. But that was the mistake that I made as well. What I should have done is, once I've done every one of my combos, brought out Shinshin, then I should have activated Chuche's effect, which then would have gotten Nebula Dragon to the Vanish Zone. And then when I attacked Blue Eyes would have also been in the Vanish Zone as well. But that was the mistake. That was another mistake. That was the second one that I made. So I got those 2 cards back. I'm going to get Shinshin onto the field now. And now I'm going to do my combo. And then I'll probably attack. Yeah. There it is. Also, when I directed it, the Quinlong is what I discarded to the graveyard as well. Just remember that. That's usually what my main goal is. You know, I'm pretty sure I did not have to do all the combos that I already did. I could have just attacked and gotten an over with this turn and kept the other ones as backup. But I think I just want to go too aggressive at this point, so I used one of my Quinlongs as well to bring out Uroshi or something like that. Let's see. There it is. I already used Quinlong. Okay, so there was the third mistake. So instead of bringing Roshi out, I brought out another Kirin. That's what I did. I did not realize that I already had Kirin, even though I already pulled it out. It was just a late night duel, and doing this, I don't know what was going through my head. At this point, I'm like, what the hell did I just do? But we were still good on the field and stuff, but it's a mistake. Just make sure that, you know, you're looking for you know what card you're looking for. Take a look at your hand before you pick something out as well. So I'm going to bring out Kirin onto the field, and I guess I used Lulu. I directed to Lulu because I wanted to discard this card at the same time. I didn't really have to do all this, honestly. You know, I could have just done this right here and get Vermilion Dragon out, I believe. Yeah. I didn't necessarily have to use this card's effect and then bring out another monster onto the field. But I did it regardless. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I got Kwanloon out. Alright, there's Gigi. Gigi was used and taking out Chuche to the graveyard in case of increasing levels, I believe it was. But I already got Vermilion Dragon onto the field. There it is. I'm going to use his effect. Banish the card. This combo I actually liked. So what I did was, I did this multiple times, and it's a good combo between Vermilion Dragon and Shinshin. So if you have a card, you know, that you want to just fiddle around back and forth, you can definitely do so. So I use Vermilion Dragon to vanish out, what's the card's name? Fire Ant. And when Shinshin attacks, I bring the Fire Ant back to my graveyard. And I'm also going to do that again on the next turn, the turn 5. I'm also going to do the same thing. I'm going to discard Fire Ant, and I think I bring it back as well, unless I already attacked and stuff. But yes, this was a very good combo. It's pretty much like unlimited amount of destroying cards with Vermilion Dragon, if you were wondering. So let's go ahead. And there it is. I'm going to bring that Fire Ant back. So next turn, Vermilion Dragon is going to have another access to destroy the card again. It's a technically an unlimited destroying card combo. There's another mistake I made as well, which was having effect type monsters but no tuners. So I don't think I was able to do any sort of special summoning here. So this 3 right here was a waste. In your case, you can bring out these 2, or you can just leave. You don't even have to bring out Nen unless that was a special effect, obviously. That's okay. But you should have out Roshi onto the field, or even Lulu, and then increase the level because you already have Chuche on your graveyard. That would have been the best way to go about in this combo right here. But in my case, I have nothing that's a tuner, cannot special summon, and I left those 3 just the way it is. Obviously we win right after this. This is what I do. I increase the level just to see if there's anything I can special summon that does not require a tuner monster, which was not a good thing on my end. It was a waste of Chuche. Don't ever do that, please. Especially with a virtual card, unless you have a card that you can use it to special summon something. Other than that, if it's tuner related, don't bother with it, because then you just wasted something that you shouldn't have wasted. And that was something I regretted doing, but I already know I was going to win after this. And see, they had nothing on their side of the field, 1 monster, and I was going to go ahead and attack it. And then after that, I was going to do a direct attack. And there it is. That's what got me the win in this matchup right here. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about this video. Just the mistakes and a little bit of a guide on how I did the combo and what I was going for. But obviously, this video is going to be more towards the mistake that I made. And hopefully that you guys don't make the same mistakes that I did. And this way, it will help you guys out with better board, better field combo, and better way to do a OTK rather than what I just pulled out for this event. But thankfully, I won this game and they did not, I guess they weren't able to pull out some, good cards on their hand afterwards. So that worked out for me as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit the like button below. Leave a comment. So, let me know if I had made any other mistakes that I did not realize. And stay tuned for more videos on combo guides from other decks as well as from Virtual World. I hope to see you guys on the next video. All right. Take care.